The second shloka is read like this. Is the audio okay? Yes. Mugdha muhur vidadhati vadane murarehe prematrapa pranihitani gata gatani mala dhrushor madhukariva mahotpaleya sa me shriyam dishatu sagara sambhavayaha. Once again, to understand this, we need to catch hold of the key phrase. So, sa me shriyam dishatu is the key phrase which has the verb in the shloka. What does that mean? May that grant me fortune. We also looked at how sa does not really mean that in English because it's not neuter gender. It's a feminine gender word, sa. But we'll skip the grammatical aspects for now. May that grant me fortune. Sa may for me, shriyam fortune, dishatu may it grant. May what grant? Mala drushoho. Mala is a garland. Drushoho is of the glances. Why are the glances like that, like a garland? Described in the further sublayers. Ya maha utpale madhukari iva. Those glances are like a honeybee in a large lotus. Maha is big. Utpala is a lotus or a water lily. Maha utpale, in a huge water lily, a honeybee that has gone there to collect honey. It is like that. How is it like that? It is attracted. Mugdha. Both the glances are attracted towards honey and the honeybee is attracted towards the flower. So it is mugdha. Mugdha means it is attracted. Muhuhu vidadhati. Muhuhu vidadhati becomes muhur vidadhati. Once again, you need to be careful that vidadhati, the first the is alpa prana and the second one is mahaprana sound. Muhur vidadhati, which means it makes repeated movements. Muhuhu is repeated again and again. Vadane murarehe. The glances make repeated movements upon the face of Lord Vishnu. Vadana is the face and Murari is the enemy of Mura, who is Lord Vishnu. And why are they being, set forth repeatedly? Because they are set forth because of the love, prema, but because of bashfulness or because of the shyness, which is trapa, they are being rescinded. They are coming back again. So even the honeybee makes these circular movements and the glances of the goddess is also making these back and forth movements again and again because of prema and trapa. They are set forth. Pranihitani is they are set forth or they are caused because of prema, love, and trapa, which is bashfulness. Gata agatani. Gatani is going. Agatam is coming. So they are going forth and coming back again. And coming back, muhu is again and again. So this is why a comparison is drawn between the glances of the goddess and it is said to be like that of a garland because it's like that of a honeybee which is going back again and again and making those circular movements like that, like a garland to collect that honey. And of whose is this garland? Of Sagara Sambhavaya. Sambhava is the one who is born out of. Sagara is the ocean. And when there is the story of goddess Lakshmi being born out of the milky ocean, the Kshira Sagara Mathana, when the churning happened in search of Amrita, the moon and the Kalpataru and the Kamadhenu and the Halahala and all of them, and along with goddess Lakshmi, they are all outpourings of that Kshira Sagara Mathana, which in itself has many physiological correlations. It's there are abstract interpretations as to what that Kshira Sagara is and why do all of these things come in that particular sequence and why is the final thing Amrita or immortality. Once again, we'll not go into all that. We did not go in the last session as well, but just for you to know, this need not necessarily be taken at a literal sense. While there is this enormous beauty in giving them all these deities a humanized, a personified form and connecting with them in a childlike form or as a friend or as a lover or as a master even in this culture, they are not, there is still this understanding that they signify something which is much, much more abstract, which is a fact of creation. The facts of creation, rather than being presented as very dry kind of logical explanations, they are packaged into beautiful stories. So she is said to be the one who is born out of the ocean, Sagara Sambhavayaha, of the goddess who is born from the ocean. So this layer-wise arrangement here completes the meaning, the arrangement of meaning of all the phrases that are contained in the shloka. Let me read it out one more time, and once again see if the imagery pops up in your head. Mugdha muhur vidadhati vadane murarehe prema trapa pranihitani gata gatani mala drushor madhukariva mahotpaleya sa me shriyam dishatu sagara sambhavayah. Now do you get why I said this is a very, very complex piece of poetry? The words are all over the place. Even if the meanings, to make sense of the entire piece of work, you need to reorder. There's a lot of anvaya krama that needs to be done. And it also renders itself to a lot of different kinds of anvaya krama also. It is, it's quite, it's, while some people might feel that this is very ambiguous in terms of meaning, it's also renders itself to a lot of play of words and interpretations and meanings. So I hope you guys can now appreciate the beauty and the meaning of the second shloka of Saundarya Lahari, of Kanakadhara Stotram. Now we come to the third